While settlement leaders continue to protest the government's decision to freeze construction in West Bank territories, on one small legal outpost in the heart of Samaria, there are no signs of a construction freeze. The outpost Gilads Farm continues to grow and establish new homes without worry of physical intervention by the government.
אין הקפאה. אין הקפאה. פה אף פעם לא הייתה וגם לא תהיה. בונים הכל רגיל, ממשיכים להתרחב, ומאמינים בבנייה, בהמשך העשייה. לא רק שבונים בתים, גם בונים קהילה.
Living on Gilads Farm since its establishment 8 years ago, Hillel Korik recently finished building an additional room in the house he shares with his wife and 2 kids, a project which he only began after the announcement of the freeze. The additional room cost Korik 20,000 shekels, bringing the cost of building the illegal home up to 170,000 shekels, a price he spent despite the risk that the government might forcibly take down the house. Korik is still paying off the loans he used to build the home in Gilads Farm, one of the 26 outposts that Israel has listed to be evacuated.
And you're not nervous that you spent you put up 170,000 shekels?
No, and if my wife is nervous, and if they will come and evacuate us, the same day we come again and build another one, better.
Are you worried about the government taking action against Chavat Gilad in the near future?
We are always worried about the government taking action about Chavat Gilad because the government has not yet authorized this community officially, and this is considered an unauthorized outpost. So all of the homes and the buildings in this community are all in threat of being demolished.
The distribution of stop work orders around the settlement since the settlement freeze over a month ago is a regular occurrence for the 23 families in Gilads Farm. The first home that marked the beginning of the outpost was destroyed 3 times by Israeli security forces until the founders moved the outpost down the same hill, and although they still receive stop work orders, the government hasn't evacuated a Gilads Farm home in many years.
תמיד היו צווים.
אוקיי.
ועכשיו, מה שזה גרם ההקפאה שיש התעוררות, שכביכול כולם חוות גלעד. כל מה שכל השנים קרה פה, קורה עכשיו בכל היישובים. ואנשים מתנגדים, יש התעוררות.
Chavat Gilad continues to be unrecognized by the government. Residents are listed with the Interior Ministry as living in surrounding settlements where they also receive their mail. A car is a near necessity for the outpost that has no supermarkets or grade schools or public buses to nearby settlements. The outpost has an unusual means to receive water and electricity.
Here it's very difficult because nobody מכירים בנו, recognize us. So the electricity is from the generator, and the water is a container that every week must a truck come and fill it up.
With the beginning of the new year, the Shomron Liaison Office, a spokesperson's group for the Jews of Samaria, held a conference in support of Gilads Farm becoming a recognized settlement. An additional threat beyond the lack of legal recognition, just last Rosh Hashanah, a few criminals from a nearby Palestinian village tried burning down the outpost by lighting a fire on its edge, successfully destroying one home. Chavat Gilad residents said they refrained from any acts of reprisal.
התשובה, הנקמה, היא בנייה. לבנות עוד בית ועוד בית ועוד בית. זו התשובה הכי נכונה והכי טובה.
Benjamin Spear reporting for the Jerusalem Post, Jpost TV.